I love date nights, and this toy chest has seen me through a lot of them. So let's check out the whips and chains that I have in my toy collection. I got her from the model trader. She's compact. She fits well in your hand, so she's easy to carry around, but I wouldn't take her on a first date. I think the website describes her as venomous, and that is very fitting. If I'm being gentle, maybe I can lick you, but after a bottle of champagne, you better like the pain because she hurts. The tongue is made out of black cowhide, and the handle is English beech or English birch, and she has a natural wax finish. So if you're vegan, she isn't for you. But if you have a leather fetish, she's beautiful to have. The handle is my favorite part. Does it look familiar to you? It's because it's made to be inserted. All you have to do is put a condom on it and you can start the session with one end and finish with the other end. Another piece from the model trader is my golden slave leash. The grip is made with Italian pony hair. Pony hair isn't collected from horses, it's collected from cows, but where most leather is made from the hide that doesn't have fur on it, pony hair is the side that does have hair. The inside of the handle is lined with suede and lamb, so the outside feels silky and the inside feels soft. A lot of kinky people like silver metallic because it's harsh and clinical, but I like the luxury of a gold finish. Me personally, I have to really like you to let you put me on a leash. I'm a switch and I like to be on the top and on the bottom. I can be dominant or submissive, but there are certain levels of submission that I don't just give to anybody. I don't have to love you, but I have to really enjoy you to be collared. Next, we have my gold handcuffs from Honey Burdette. I think they're so pretty, and I was able to keep the cuffs, but the lock and key broke the first time I used them, which doesn't surprise me. Honey Burdette is a lingerie store that sells sex toys, and when you buy BDSM accessories from stores that don't specialize in them, you can get locked inside of them. I went on a date with this guy. He was successful and he was handsome and he was submissive. So I brought these cuffs and my lash so I could restrain him. And after we took the cuffs off of him, we put the key back in and it got stuck. If he had still been in them, I wouldn't have been able to get him out. But the cuff itself is great, so I'm keeping it, but I'm going to use my own lock and key instead of the one they gave to me, which is a shame because I really like them because it had the logo on it. Oh well. Someone gave me these. I have no idea who, was probably at a party. They're handcuffs and they say yes and sir. It's pretty hard to see on here. I haven't replaced them yet. They're kind of fraying on the sides. I think you can get them from any local sex shop, maybe Amazon. A ruler for some sorority girl role play. This is my cat of 9. A cat is a whip with 9 thongs. Each thong is made of 3 strands that are plaited together to form one thick rope. I actually have 2 of these. Where's my other one? She's somewhere. I got this from the Torture Museum in Chicago. I brought 2 of them for $10 each. They're thin and they're still pretty stiff, so they sting when they're used with some force. But cats in general are really easy to use. They aren't normally very long, so you can control the thongs a lot easier. I like to start a session off with these and warm up the skin before moving on to a thicker cat. This cat is my best friend. If I meet someone really cute and they want to be kinky, I'll bring her to the party. I would even feel comfortable with someone whipping me for the first time using her. She's very easy to handle. The grip is wonderful. And again, the handle, dual function. She's from the model trader, just like my lash. So the thongs are soft and supple cowhide, and the handle is English birch. But just because I'm willing to let you use her does not mean that she isn't powerful. If you put some force into her, you can really cause some trouble. The next two items are made for Gallery 58 by Paul Sevilla. My ball gag and my paddle. I love these. These are my ride or die for a vanilla date. I can fit them in a large purse, so they're easy to carry with me if I want to surprise my boyfriend. And they look so luxurious because it's made out of Italian hide and wine colored snakeskin. And because they look so high-end, upscale, and luxurious, they aren't intimidating. But don't let that fool you. These can leave welts on your body. The ball gag is made of the same Italian leather and wine snakeskin. And the gag itself is small, so you can still communicate, which is very important if you aren't in tune with your partner or if you've never played with them before. You still want to be able to say your safe word, you know? I am so eager to buy from this gallery again. Like, I feel like your Royal Highness with their whips in my hand. This is my soft heart. I actually love this paddle. I got her from a local toy shop, and I honestly never use her with a partner, but whenever I go into my toy chest, I grab her and I just start caressing myself with both sides of her. Dare I say she's my favorite toy? I really love the feeling of my skin against silk and satin and fur. So I could rub myself with this all day. I want to say that this is by the Model Trader again. I broke her and I'm mad about it. And I don't even use this lash. I just thought that these were so pretty and I wanted to have them in my collection. This big boy, I have two of these and I got them from the local fetish party in South Florida called the Fetish Factory. There's a guy there who flogs people if you are so willing, and he made these for me. They look super intimidating, but I really love these like as a massage. Like if you lay there and just pummel your shoulders with these, it will just relieve so much tension. BDSM isn't only about pain, it can also be about being hypersensitive to all sensations. So a massage is just as much BDM as anything else. Now let's see what's in my drawers. The first drawer is filled with condoms, wipes, and there's no lubricant in here, but there should be. The condoms aren't just for intercourse, they're also to be used on the toys. Like if I'm sharing them with anybody, if I have a girlfriend over and she would like to use my vibrator, in order to keep things clean, I just put a condom on it and take it off when they're done. I also have sex dice and a couple of nipple clamps that I really like. The second drawer has a cock ring, no, a cock cage that looks like a little piggy. Can you see it? Let me see. Look at that. So cool. So this is a cock cage to keep your little piggy locked away in chastity. I have no idea where I got this, but I want more. Like, this is an extremely diminished toy collection. Besides dating, I've been in sex work most of my adult life. I've been a dancer, I've been a high-end escort, I had a stint as a dominatrix, and now I'm just a kinky woman. Over the years, I've lost a ton of toys and lingerie on dates and in hotel rooms and at private parties. So I only have one cock cage, but it's a good one. This is fun. It's another toy from Honey Birdette. It comes with a thong that has a slit to fit this small vibrator inside, and your partner carries the remote that controls the vibrator. This is such an easy way to liven up a date night. I found that you really have to put your weight on it and position it to really benefit from it. Your partner isn't going to just turn it on and you immediately feel pleasure. When they turn it on, you're going to have to wiggle your hips and sort of lean into it. I'm always paranoid that someone can see this bulge, so I prefer to wear them with tight-fitting jeans or shorts to keep it pressed against my body and a flowy top to keep my lower half covered. The next drawer is a drawer full of butt plugs. Don't knock it until you've tried it. I do highly recommend them. You probably think that there is a cap to the amount of pleasure you can feel, but I promise you, you haven't reached the mountaintop. Using a plug while being vaginally penetrated is spectacular. It is so sensitive because the plug makes the size of your vaginal canal smaller, so you feel really tight. And every move your partner makes is intensified. Preparing yourself to use plugs is a journey. I'll have to make an entirely separate video to walk you through it beginning to end. Finally, the last drawer. Every woman's best friend, a rose. I used to have a bouquet of roses, but I give them away so much. There's surprisingly a lot of women who haven't tried one of these yet. They're relatively cheap. You can get them on Amazon. I'll link my Amazon storefront in the comment section. Vibrators were my first love, but clitoral stimulators have my heart now. Now, this is a travel case that has massage oils and flavored powder and a cute little feather duster to dust the powder on your partner's skin and lick it off later. Very cute. Very, very cute. Definitely would just throw this in my purse and go on a day vacation with my lover. And last but certainly not least is my Xoxo vibrator. All of my other vibrators were lost or broken, but not this baby. She has a very strong vibration for being battery operated. I prefer the vibes that plug into the wall. Those are stronger because it's connected to that direct current, but this is much easier to travel with, especially because of this cool cylinder case. The casing of this is made out of aluminum and titanium, and she's polished 5 times so she can have that extra shine. I like how much weight it has to it. It makes it feel really sturdy and comfortable in my hand. All of this is being held by my luxury trunk kit from upgo made of Italian cowhide and lined in velvet. I love showing up to a man's house with this. They get so intimidated, especially if I have my whips inside. But you don't have to go the intimidation route. You can hang a small dress and your lingerie on the hooks and put your makeup in the drawers. And your softer toys like your collar or a pair of cuffs can be out on display. It's a sexier, sophisticated overnight bag. Some women collect shoes and some women collect purses. I collect sex toys and lingerie. I hope seeing these inspires you to check out a variety of different toys to add to your own collection. If you enjoyed watching this video and would like to see more content about love and sex and romance, then subscribe to my channel and you'll see a lot more. Thanks for watching. I love you. Goodbye.